Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? Welcome to a brand new Fallout 76 news video. And today we have details of a new patch coming to the game next week, as well as this weekend's activities, which there are a couple lined up. So let's jump in and take a look, shall we? Okay then, so yeah, we have a new Inside the Vault blog post with just a short one today, but we have details on this weekend's activities, as I say, and a new patch coming next week, and a couple of bits and pieces as well. So, let's jump into it. So then, we have a nice shot of the crater here. Nice. I'll scroll on. Incoming update, legendary sales and more. Welcome back. We apologise for last week's errors, though we hope that you managed to score some extra script caps and holiday gifts after Modus caused our systems to go haywire. Now that everything's back in order, we've got details to share with you about a new update headed to the game next Tuesday, as well as details on activities you can take part in this weekend. So, first and foremost, this new update. Well, the Test Your Metal update is currently in the public test server and on its way to the live game in June. We wanted to share a heads up that we are planning to release another patch on Tuesday, April 12th, so that's this coming Tuesday. This one will be a bit smaller than some of our larger updates that bring new content to the game, as it's primarily aimed at fixing bugs and adding some new items to the Atomic Shop. We're currently looking at bringing the game offline for maintenance at 10 AM Eastern Time on Tuesday, so that should be about 3 PM UK time. And we will be sure to share updates with you in the Bethesda Studios Discord server once downtime begins. We have a link to the Discord server here, so as per usual, you can find this post linked down below if you want to head on over and check that out. So yeah, just a little one from the sound of it, coming on Tuesday, doing a little bit of bug fixing, which is cool, and adding some new stuff to the Atomic Shop. We've seen some cool stuff data mined from the PTS in recent weeks, but some of which will be coming to the Atomic Shop. As to whether or not some of that might be making an appearance here, who knows? It'd be interesting to see. I wouldn't be surprised if some of that stuff does start to make an appearance here. It would seem likely, but we'll have to wait and see. More stuff is always welcome. And yeah, the bug fixes are certainly welcome. It'll mean some downtime to switch the servers off and, cycle the power or whatever it is they do during maintenance as well, which is good, because the last few days servers have been a little bit rickety, shall we say. So it's been, a month and a bit now, since a month or so since the last update, so a little bit of the server downtime is probably a good thing for the health of them and so on. So yeah, that should be good on Tuesday. So we have a little reminder about the PTS here. Help shape new events in the PTS. If you own Fallout 76 on Steam or the Bethesda Net launcher, and you haven't had the chance to check out the Test Your Metal update in the public test server yet, there's plenty of time to dive in. You can try out our 3 new public events, the Corpse Highlight setting, and more, and then post your thoughts for us to read in Discord. While the test server has only been live for a short time, we're receiving tons of great feedback from our wonderful playtesters so far. This has already resulted in improvements to enemies, enemy waves, and timings. Yeah, there have been a couple of posts that have come onto the patch notes for the PTS via the Discord as well that have referred to this stuff. So yeah, there's been some positive changes from the PTS already, which is cool. As well as further adjustments to critical hit bonus changes that went live at the start of the PTS. So yeah, that one was one that got a very mixed response. They're adjusting it to kind of make some of those insanely high damage builds a little bit more balanced and reasonable, which is going to be inevitably unpopular with some people, but is probably good for the overall health of the game, steps in the right direction and all that. But they've tweaked how that's working again a couple of times, actually, just to try and figure out exactly where that balance line is and try and improve things a little more, which is cool. We're grateful for everyone who continues to share their thoughts as they take part in playtesting. There's always room for more. Of course, there's also a Test Your Metal themed pennant up for grabs, which you can earn for your camps in the live game by participating in this round of playtesting. We hope you'll join us in smacking some gulpers, beating down some deadly raider robots, and ousting a horde of super mutants over the coming weeks. So yeah, PTS rolling through probably until the start of June. On a related note that Chad Fallout 76 podcast spotted on the Discord server, so nod there. There was a mention from one of the Bethesda devs about Expeditions, which is, it's a bit vague, and I wouldn't read too much into it, but one of the devs working on the team has said that it's basically into the polishing stage, that thing, so obviously stepping outside of the blog post here a moment. But yeah, apparently Expeditions, which are due in September, are in that polishing phase now, so things are coming together nicely. They're apparently having good fun playing with it, and he did imply that it'll be appearing on the PTS sooner than you might think, which is always good news. More playtesting time is always good for an update. But as to the exact meaning of that, it can kind of mean any number of things, really. Depends when you think the expeditions are going to end up with the PTS, really, doesn't it? My personal bet is that with this update going live in June for Test Your Metal, we'll probably see them arriving on the PTS within a couple of weeks after that. It's usually about as soon as they go, and I really don't foresee them changing from that. It could do, but I don't really expect they'll take Test Your Metal off early or something like that and then bring Expeditions in early. That doesn't seem very likely, so I would guess June will be playtesting Expeditions. A little sidestep there. So a very, very cool little snippet of information. So looking at this weekend's activities, there's always plenty to add to your to-do list in Appalachia. This weekend is no different. Over the next few days, we invite you to take a break from your normal routine and pick up discounted legendary items from Purveyor Murmur, or stop by Minerva's Big Sale, or put your skills to the test in daily double mutation daily ops. Putting me to the test on that particular sentence. Each of these activities kick off today at 12 PM Eastern, so 5 PM UK time, and will last through until the same time on Monday. So as per. So 25% off from Purveyor Murmur. As usual, head on over there and you can turn in your legendary script for whatever you want to buy from Murmur for 25% off. That won't, as per usual, it won't apply to Vault Steel or legendary modules. And I would still suggest maybe ignore that sale and just buy the modules and then use the legendary crafting system because, as I have said countless times before, at this point, your odds are way, way better of getting something you actually want that way. So I would recommend that as a course of action, personally. But if you do want to, head down to the Rusty Pick and you can pick up legendaries at 25% off and take your chances with the even larger RNG that that particular system has. So, check out Minerva's Big Sale. Looking to complete a set of Secret Service armor? Perhaps you're after new mods for your Gauss weapons and don't want to pay full price? Then seek out Minerva, the travelling merchant who's always willing to strike a deal as long as you've got gold bullion to spare. Minerva's Big Sale starts today and she'll have many more item plans for trade than her usual visits to Appalachia. Minerva likes to set up shop at major settlements in the region, so keep an eye out for her outside of the Crater, Foundation or Fort Atlas this weekend, running the same times and dates as everything else. So yeah, basically this is going to be everything she's had available the last 3 weeks or so should be available in her inventory all at once at a discounted price this week, which is cool. So yeah, if you want to grab any of that stuff, maybe just take a trip over there and see what she's got, see if there's any gaps you want to fill in, and you can do so at a discount. Nothing specific on the actual location here. She usually stays in one place for the sale, I think, all weekend, but it'll be one of those 3 places anyway. I'm guessing the community team member who actually put this post together wasn't actually sure which location she'll be at this week. Mind you, it's one of those 3 and it's a free fast travel as well, so not the end of the world if you end up at the wrong one. So, last but not least, dive into Double Mutation Daily Ops. So we have another Double Mutation weekend for the Daily Ops. If you're looking to amp up the adrenaline during your adventures this weekend, gather your team, prep your gear, and try your hand at a few Double Mutation Daily Ops. Over the next few days, you'll square off against deadlier daily op enemies who sport unique combinations of 2 mutations. When you do, you learn double XP during your daily op. It's a little deceptive there. As well as increased rewards like bonus rolls for in-game currencies whenever you complete an op. So extra script, extra treasury notes, extra XP, and of course at a higher risk if you want to tackle those. But it shakes up the flavour a little bit, so that's always fun. So, until next time, we'll see you in Appalachia. So there we go, short and sweet. Nice to have a little bug-fixing patch coming next week. Definitely happy about that. I think that's the big news on this particular blog post. Definitely pleased with that. And the extra server downtime, as I say, will definitely be good. For the most part, things have been pretty good for me in-game, server stability-wise. But the last few days, they have gotten a little bit more shaky. So, definitely a good thing. And as always, bug fixes are always welcome. And hopefully it means there'll be cool new stuff coming to the Atomic Shop for camps and the like. And I can build more fancy camps, which I'm always down for as well. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, a few weekend activities, always good fun. The sale's probably the most valuable one there, the Minerva one. But yeah, if you want to take chances with the Purveyor or dive into those daily ops, take a crack at it. Should be good fun. And of course, check out the PTS if you're on PC, either Steam or Bethesda Net. You can dive in there. Soon it'll be only Steam. Sometime during the course of this month, Bethesda Net should be sunset. We haven't heard any more details other than it's happening this month. But definitely keeping an eye out for that one. We'll let you know as and when I get more information. And once we get the final how to do it, obviously I'll do a short video showing you a little walkthrough on how to port everything over and talk you through that as well. So do watch out for that. Make sure you've got that sub button hit and the notification bell as well, and then you'll know when I upload. Speaking of, if you did enjoy this video, likes and subs are always appreciated. Down below, you can find the social media links, merch store, and channel memberships as well. If you're interested in supporting the channel that way, I very, very much appreciate it. Massive thank you to everyone who's done that. And as always, join us for live streams as well, where of course play Fallout 76. We're playing Ghostwire Tokyo at the moment. Spooky times in Tokyo is good fun as well. And if you get the chance to join us on Cybernation Uncensored as well on Friday night, we are going to continue our tabletop session over on Twitch. So we'll put up a post about that as well ahead of time. So do join us for that. It's good fun. An interesting little spin on the Fallout universe, which is cool. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.